So today I decided to record a new video. I know it's been forever. I know I suck, but because I made all these promises about how consistent I was gonna be and everything else, but I mean, life happens, you know? Things happen, life happens. Things change. So yeah, don't be too rough and too hard on me. Because I'm back. Period. And yeah. I'm gonna record a Get Ready With Me, clearly. As you can see by the caption, it's a Get Ready With Me. And clearly see what we're gonna be talking about. Clearly you know what's gonna be going on. So if you're interested, continue watching. If not, click out, that's fine. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Because I plan on being back. I plan on getting back consistent. So yeah, I'm gonna start running my mouth and I'm gonna get to the video. Keep watching. So I'm gonna get straight into it, cause no point in taking forever to get into it. Basically, this video is gonna be me telling y'all how I found out I was pregnant, how I told my family I was pregnant, the early symptoms I had, all of that. I'm just gonna be spilling the tea on everything, because I mean, if you follow me on social media, if you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, or if you got me on Facebook even recently, I kind of popped out on Facebook telling people, my family, that I was pregnant. My family basically really just found out, but like my mom, she been new. That's the only person who I cared about knowing. But she been new. It wasn't a secret to her. She knew since, not day one, but she knew since like day 2. She knew. So, yeah. I'm gonna just get into it.
Don't mind my hair, y'all, because my hair is locked. I decided to lock my hair. And I need to retwist that. Like you can see, I need to retwist that. So I'm putting my bonnet on because I don't like my hair when I need to retwist. But y'all gonna see me finesse a style or something into it at the end of this video. So, dang, I think I need my little mirror.
Now I'm ready. I got my mirror. I got my little mirror. So, I'm ready. So, for starters, I'm going to start off by saying what all young moms say when they first get pregnant. This was not planned. It won't. It wasn't planned at all. It just kind of happened. So me and my boyfriend. Oh, what am I doing? I need to moisturize my face first because I just washed my face. I just washed my face and exfoliated my face, so that's probably why, if it does, it did a little bit ago. It's probably why my face look a little bit red and irritated. I just washed my face and exfoliated. So now I gotta moisturize. I'm trying to do my makeup with a dry face, with a crusty face. I'm moisturizing with this Clinique Super Dense. This is a Get Ready With Me, not a tutorial, so I'm not even finna start naming what I'm using because I'm not finna do it throughout the video. So that's the only product you're probably finna hear me name because this is not a tutorial. This is just a way for me to tell y'all what's been going on. So back to the story. I probably started staying with my boyfriend. I don't know exactly when I started staying with him, but I just know once we really got like serious for real, I was spending weeks at a time with him, like weeks at a time at the house. And yeah, so I just remember around the time, I think maybe I don't really remember exactly when, but I remember my first symptom that I got was being hungry. And I just remember being hungry all the time. Well, that's the first symptom I noticed, was being hungry. And that was automatically weird for me because dang, my towel's on the floor. That was automatically weird for me because I had grown into like this smoker's appetite, I guess, where I really wouldn't be that hungry unless I had smoked. And even then, even if I smoked, I would be lazy sometimes, and I would be like, oh, well, I'm just gonna eat when I get up or feel like getting up, you know? But I would just be hungry. Like, we was spending money every day. Like, it got to the point where I was eating out multiple meals a day. Breakfast, we going to Waffle House. Lunch, I want Jersey Mike's. Dinner, we going, I want Subway or whatever, you know? And one night, we was at the house, and you know, it's always been just me and my boyfriend. Like, we always partied at the house by ourselves. And I remember this one night, he was drinking. It was him drinking by himself this night because I didn't. He was drinking, and he was just like, he was drinking, but I was, you know, smoking or whatever. And I was like, babe, you know what I noticed? I'm sorry if I keep putting the mirror. I mean, I told y'all this all the thing I had, so. I was like, babe, you know what I noticed? And he was like, what? And I was just like, I'm hungry a lot. And, you know, at this point, I'm just talking because, you know, I'm lit. So I'm like, he just running my mouth. And I'm like, I'm hungry a lot. I've been hungry a lot. And he was just like, I mean, I didn't really notice it. And I was like, yeah, I just been feeling hungry all the time. And then, as I kept saying it, he was just like, you know, I hope y'all don't hear the cars driving by. If I do, my bad. I'm out the window. But he was just like, you know, now that you said something, I kind of do notice it. I kind of do peep. I kind of have peep. You've been eating a lot more than usual. And I'm just running my mouth, literally. I'm just talking. I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm just talking. That's something I do when I'm lit. I just be talking sometimes. And he's like, this is the first time he said it. He's like, are you pregnant? And when he said that, I instantly like, Chris, stop playing with me. Like, I'm not even entertaining the thought of me being pregnant, because I just knew I wasn't. Which, now that I'm looking back on it, was dumb. I mean, you're living with your boyfriend. You're doing what it takes to get pregnant. Why would you not believe, you know? But I was like, Chris, stop playing with me. Not even like entertaining the thought at all of me being pregnant. My boy, shut up. No, I'm not. I ought to be pregnant. And that was just that. Before I finish my story, y'all, I've been doing my makeup recently, but I'm kind of getting back into the groove of getting into doing my makeup. So don't judge me if I'm taking longer on my eyebrows or whatever, because I haven't been doing my makeup because I haven't been up to it. I haven't been feeling like it. Then on top of it, all my makeup has been stolen. So, ooh, that was not what I like. Every time I would eat a lot or anything, I would just be thinking about it. And I would just like start thinking like, have I been feeling some type of way? Do I feel weird? And I was just like, no. Like, after I thought about it too much, I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. He just put that thought in my head. I'm not pregnant. So then, I believe my first period that I missed was in December. No, November. And I didn't miss my period yet. I missed it. I missed it, but the month wasn't over with. And since I've been on birth control, my period has always, I know it's coming at the end of the month. Whether it be closer towards the middle end where I still got a few days in that month when my period go off, or whether it be at the end where it's coming on at the end of December and I'm going into it still on my period in January. It always comes at the end of the month. So around the time where it usually come and it didn't come, I'm like, what is it? What's going on? So now my mind instantly goes back to where Chris was like, are you pregnant? And so I told him I missed my period because he made me mad one day, and I just ended up telling him, I was like, I missed my period. I told him I missed my period, and but I wasn't really stressing about it, like I said, because the month wasn't over with yet. Which is probably sound dumb to y'all, but I know my period, and I was like, the month isn't over with yet. It probably can still come. I was at work this one day, and I just happened to see my homegirl, a friend of mine, and I was waiting for my ride home, but she ended up coming. So I was like, you know what? She was like, come with me, I can take you home. So I was like, okay. I got in the car with her. And, hold on, I really can't focus when I'm doing my brows. Give me 1 second. So, I see my homegirl at work, and I get in the car with her. And, you know, around this time, I really wasn't telling anybody about my thoughts on how I might be. Because at this point in my head, okay, I already triggered a thought I might be pregnant. And I really wasn't telling anybody about it because, for one, what's the point of getting people all riled up and stirred up when it might not even be real? So, I really wasn't talking to nobody about it. And then on top of that, I believe in jinx and stuff. I believe in the universe listening, all of that. And so I'm like, okay, I'm not finna tell nobody and then, no. I'm gonna just wait and see what's up. But this particular homegirl, she already had a kid. She already has a kid. So I'm talking to her because, like, you know what symptoms you had before you got when you got pregnant. You know all of that. So I'm talking to her about it because maybe she can kind of be like, girl, you're tripping. You're not, you know. I'm talking to her and she's like, oh no. I'm telling her what's going on. And she's like, oh no. You need to get a pregnancy test. Now, by this time when I'm talking to her, I'm starting to not have more than the sickness yet, but I'm starting to feel queasy. I'm starting to feel queasy some days. Some days, I'm feeling queasy. And I definitely noticed that I was using the bathroom a lot. And so she's like, you need to get a pregnancy test. And I'm like, I'm not getting a pregnancy test. I'm like, I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna wait this month out, see if I miss my period. I'm gonna wait. And she's like, no, you're gonna get a pregnancy test. I'm about to take you right now. We're gonna go get you one from the dollar store. So we pull up to the Dollar Tree and we go inside. I get the pregnancy test and she takes me home. Now I tell Chris about it and he's like, I don't think you should take it yet. You should wait, only because he was telling me he felt like I should wait because it might come back negative when I really am pregnant. It might be too early. I should wait. So I'm like, okay. And I wait like 2 days. And seeing the pregnancy test just sitting on the dresser, it was making me anxious. It was making me really, really anxious. So we were at the house by ourselves the whole Thanksgiving week. And I took the pregnancy test. Like, he told me not to take it, he told me to wait. But it was just making me feel some type of way, you know, like, I'm steady doing stuff that you're not supposed to be doing when you're pregnant, when I could be pregnant, you know? So I'm like, it was eating at my brain. I just wanted to take the test to get it over with, to make myself feel better. I was ready to take it. So, he was downstairs drinking. It was the night before Thanksgiving. He was downstairs drinking and playing music and stuff. And I went to the bathroom. I was like, hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I went to the bathroom, went in the bathroom, got the test, and I called my homegirl, and I was like, okay, how exactly do I take it? You know, sometimes you can like mess up a test by not following the rules right, whatever. So I called her and I'm like, tell me exactly what to do, how you took it, what I need to do. So she's on the phone with me, and she's telling me exactly what to do, how she took it, what she did, or whatever. And so she was like, if you took it as late as I did when I was pregnant, you're not even gonna have to wait the whole 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever it said. You're not even gonna have to wait that whole time, because it's gonna pop up positive quick. So I'm like, okay. Hang up on her, and I go and I take the test. Literally, I didn't even wait. I didn't even have to wait. I probably waited 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes, because once the piece started going across the thing, the lines started popping up. It probably took 2 minutes for the test to pop back up positive. Mind you, this is the night before Thanksgiving, and it instantly pops back positive. So I'm like, no. No, this is not right. So I call Chris in the bathroom, and I'm like, come look at this right now. And he come in the bathroom, and he's like, looking dumb in the face. He's like, it's positive. And I'm like, I see it's positive. I see it. I'm looking at it. And he like, so, and I'm like, so, like, what now? And I'm like, before he could even say anything, I'm like, I need to set me a doctor's appointment, because I'm not believing this. I'm not believing this. I don't feel like this is right. This is a dollar store test. I haven't even missed my period yet. How is it already coming up positive? So he's like, if you don't want to believe it, don't believe it. But you're pregnant, Brittany. You're pregnant. So, that next morning, no, I'm lying to y'all. I didn't take the test the day before Thanksgiving. I probably took it like 2 or 3 days before Thanksgiving, because I remember calling to my doctor, and I told them, I was like, I need to be seen for pregnancy. I think I might be pregnant. They asked me, did I have a positive pregnancy test? I told them, yeah. And then they asked my information or whatever. I told them my information, and they just kept giving me the runaround. They would not let me be seen, because my primary care provider, my primary care, I'm hot and I'm not feeling well. My primary care provider was still a pediatrician. Mind you, my pediatrician will still see you till you're 21. And I just never thought to change it to anything else, you know, once I reached 18. So I call and I get my primary care provider switched over, and they're like, oh, it takes a while for it to show up in the system. You might not be able to be seen until almost January. And I'm like, January? What do you mean? So I'm calling both places back and forth, trying to figure something out, trying to figure out if they're gonna let me be seen or not. And trying to figure out if they're gonna let me be seen or not. And it got to the point where I was calling every day. Past Thanksgiving, I'm still calling. Christmas coming up, I'm still calling. So once we got closer to Christmas, I'm like, okay, I'm not about to sit here and keep calling these places every day. I'm not about to do that. So I'm gonna just wait till around the time they told me I was gonna have to wait to go to the doctor. So I'll wait or whatever, and past Christmas, past my birthday, which is January 2nd, I believe I called to set up my appointment January 11th. First appointment was January 13th. And I was so anxious. I just remember being anxious, being nervous. But before I even get to the appointment, so many times before that, I went to the hospital. Me and Chris went to the hospital, and he's just like, we're going to tell him you got stomach pains, your stomach hurt. We're going to tell him you ain't been feeling good, and they're going to give you a pregnancy test, and they're going to show you, they're going to say if you're pregnant or not. But every time I went to the hospital, it was like a 4 or 5 hour wait. Who finna wait 4 or 5 hours? No, I'm good. Hey, we can go back home. We'll go home. We'll wait till the doctor call us and tell us we can come. So, by the time January came, my morning sickness was full throttle. Like, full throttle. Like, to the point where I couldn't even sleep past 7 o'clock because I'm up throwing up. I'm up sick. And it wouldn't even be, I'm sure y'all heard it plenty of times before, morning sickness is not just in the morning. I remember vividly this one day, I was in the bed, literally in the bed until 4 or 5 o'clock because I was so sick. Laying next to the garbage can with the garbage can next to me. Only time I was getting up was to go pee. That's how sick I was, and that's how not good I was feeling. Crying. Chris coming in the room, babe, are you okay? What's wrong? Are you good? Are you good? Are you good? And I'm just like, I'm okay. Oh, I just feel sick. Anybody who knows me knows I hate throwing up. I hate feeling nauseous. Anything that involves being sick, I hate it. I don't want to be sick. I don't want to do none of it. That's why I've never liked to drink that much, because I hate throwing up. I hate all that. And at first, it wasn't me throwing up. It was strictly just feeling sick, feeling nauseous. And, yeah. So that's what it was. And, also, I meant to say, the day I took the pregnancy test and it came back positive, I have an app on my phone. I used to use Flow. Flow is accurate. Flow is very accurate because I used to use Flow, and the day I flipped, Flow has a feature where you can flip it from tracking your period to being pregnant. And the day I flipped it to being pregnant, it automatically says 6 weeks. 6 weeks pregnant. And so I was like, what? 6 weeks? What? No, that's not. But I left it on there. I didn't change it. I didn't edit it. Didn't do nothing to it. And I remember the day, by the time I went to my doctor, my app was telling me I was 12 weeks and 12 weeks and 5 days. Yeah, it was telling me I was 12 weeks and 5 days. So, so by the time my appointment comes, my first appointment was January 13th. And the appointment, because I was being really real with myself. I basically already knew. By this time, I basically already knew I was pregnant. And before my appointment, I texted my mama and I told her. That's what I told her. I was just like, oh, legs is cramping. I was just like, Ma, I'm not even gonna bluff to you. I believe I'm pregnant. I've missed my period a few times. I think I told her one time. Because I'm not even gonna lie to you, I was trying to play it off to my mama. I didn't want to say, Ma, I'm pregnant. Even though I already took the test and it came back positive. Even though I missed 2 periods. November and December. I told her I missed 1 period. Only because that's my mom. Like, it was that was the only, like I said, that was the only person who I cared enough to tell that I was pregnant, only because I didn't want her to feel disappointed. I didn't want her to feel any type of way. And then on top of that, she was the first person I told, the only person I told. Everybody else who knows found out. I just didn't want her to hear from nobody else. It was just, I love it. So when I texted her, I told her, I remember I was talking to my friend when I was texting her. And I was like, I'm going to tell her I think I'm pregnant. And my friend was like, why are you going to tell her you think you're pregnant? You know you're pregnant. You missed your period. You took the at-home test. You know all of that. Why are you going to lie and tell her you think you're pregnant when you know you're pregnant? And I'm just like, a part of me knew clearly I'm pregnant. I've got morning sickness. I missed my period 2 times. The test, hello. A part of me really knew that I was pregnant, but the other part of me was just like, no. 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 Like, girl, no. You was not pregnant. And so that's another reason why I told her I think I was pregnant, is because I just wasn't believing it myself. So I texted her, I told her that. I was like, I know you're disappointed. I know you're gonna be disappointed. You can save telling me you're disappointed because I already know, Mom. I know. And sure enough, she texted back, confirmed her disappointment. And that was just that. My appointment came, and I went to my doctor's appointment, and the only words that I could use to describe my appointment, literally, I wish Chris was here to vouch for me. The only words I could use to describe my doctor's appointment was weird. It was weird. He kept asking me, he didn't go to the doctor's appointment because he had to go to work this day. And he just kept asking me, how was the appointment? How was the appointment? How was the appointment? And I'm just like, weird. It was weird. It was weird. It was weird. Because it was so weird for me because I've been to the doctors plenty of times with my sisters. I've had friends pregnant. I've been to the doctor plenty of times. Seen babies on the screen plenty of times. But it wasn't my baby. It wasn't mine. So, seeing the baby on the screen, that was weird. That was weird for me. And I didn't go thinking they were going to tell me, oh, no, you're not pregnant. But at the same time, I kind of did think I was going to go and they're going to be like, no, you're not pregnant. And it was just weird. And I remember going into my doctor's office, me and my friend Demaya. Y'all gonna see her real soon because I'm gonna start vlogging. She goes to me to all my appointments. Me and my friend Demaya, she came to my very first appointment with me. And they called me to the back. And she couldn't go back there at first. Because I wasn't doing anything but giving my urine. And, what I was giving my urine. And that's really it. Then I went back out to the lobby. Then they called me back there again. And what'd they do? They didn't take my blood at this point. They got my weight, my blood pressure, and all of that stuff. Then they put me in another waiting room, which is the quiet room. And I think they call it an exam, I believe. And she was asking me a million questions like, oh, are your breasts tender? Which they were. I had my nipples pierced before I had to take my nipple rings out because they was hurting. Are your breasts tender? She asked me, are my breasts tender? Did I miss a period? Do I get morning sickness? Basically, all the questions she was asking me was questions like to figure out, do I sound like I'm pregnant or not? And I answered all the questions honestly. And right after I answered all the questions, I was assuming they were asking me because my test came back positive. Cause I'm thinking they took my urine. Cause that's the pregnancy test. That's what they were doing. No, they don't do pregnancy tests there. Well, they do pregnancy tests, but it's a blood pregnancy test, and you have to wait time to get your results back. They call that an investigation, I believe they said, or something. And if I sound pregnant enough, they gonna give me an ultrasound, and that's what they did. So right after I answered the question, she said, okay, we're gonna get you an ultrasound. So in the room, and I'm just like, Demaya, I remember being so anxious. I was like, Demaya, what if I'm pregnant? What if it's a freaking baby? What if they're about to show me a baby inside of me? What am I about to do? Like, Demaya, what is this? Is this real? What is going on? And she was like, Brittany, yes, this is real, girl. You know this is real. You know it's real. And shortly after the doctor came in, the room, and before they gave me the ultrasound, a lady came in there and she took some blood. And anybody who knows me know I hate getting my blood drawn. I hate getting blood taken. I hate it. But the lady came in, she took blood. And that was that. She took blood, and then after that, the ultrasound technician came in and she was like, you ready to get your ultrasound? And I'm like, no, not really. And she did it. She did my ultrasound, and as soon, I got a vaginal ultrasound, and as soon as she put the ultrasound stick inside of me, it took her no time to show me your baby. I'm talking about as soon as she put it in there, y'all. She's like, oh, there's baby. And I'm probably gonna insert the clip.
This period lines up closer to that.
Yeah, so if we look here, I'm trying to get your cute little face picture. Yeah, so it's hard to tell, but here's your eye and here's an eye. Okay, they're kind of like darker circles. Baby looks a little bit like an alien, okay? Yeah. But there we go.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one right there.
Oh, and baby's wiggling.
How's that peripheral? No, it's still turned this way.
And
Are you recording that?
Good, it's really in there.
there we go. I'll print that one for you, okay? Alright, so baby looks good and healthy and active.
This is a good time to get an ultrasound. You get to see a lot more.
But it was weird. Again, like even me talking about my first appointment, I still can't find words to describe it because it was just weird for me. It was so weird. Like, then what really got me, y'all, is as y'all seen in the clip, the baby started moving and fluttering. And I'm just like, I'm looking at the screen like, what is this? It's already moving. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? I could not believe it. I couldn't believe it. And when they took my blood, they got a blood sample to test for ADHD, and my doctor's office offers you can get an early gender test. So I knew what I was having since I was I 18 weeks? I think I was 18 weeks when they told me when the test came back. Yeah, because I was almost 13 weeks. So yeah, I was 18 weeks when they told me what the gender was. And I am having a boy. We don't know his name yet. Because every day when I hear something cute, I say that's his name. But we don't know his name yet. I might not go as far as doing a name reveal like most people do on YouTube. I might not do all of that because I just might not. I mean, as of right now, if you follow me on Instagram, which most of y'all probably do or came from my Instagram, his name right now is Malachi. I'm not gonna tell y'all what I wanted his name to be because I might go back to that name, and I don't want nobody stealing my baby name. But yeah, right now his name is Malachi. While I'm waiting for my concealer to like set down and dry, I'm gonna show y'all. I got this book that was gifted to me. Somebody got this for me. I hope my hands aren't dirty. I got this book and I was doing really good at first writing in it. It's a it don't say pregnancy journal, but it's a pregnancy journal, and I write in it like every day to talk about how I've been feeling, and you know, you can see that I write in it. Oh, the point of me getting the book was to show y'all my very first ultrasound. My very first ultrasound picture. That's my very first ultrasound picture. Y'all can see his big head right there. And yeah, it was weird, y'all. It was weird. And so ever since that day, when I went to my appointment and they confirmed that I was pregnant and I came home, I was just in such deep thought. Like, y'all, my heart, my mind was everywhere. After my appointment, I went home and I just had things to think about. Because I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I wasn't considering abortion, but abortion was definitely on my mind. I was just like, you know, is this what? It was just, my mind was everywhere. And abortion was on my mind because it was brought to my mind. People was telling me that. But when I very first was even thinking about, when I very first even had the thought of me being pregnant, you know, that's not what I first thought about, you know? I didn't think about abortion until people was bringing that thought into my head. So once I went to my doctor's appointment though, once I went to my very first doctor's appointment and I heard, well, y'all know it's a boy now. I heard his heartbeat. I was just like, oh no. Oh no. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Because like, once you hear the heartbeat, like I tell everybody, that's what made it real for me. Hearing his heartbeat, that made it so real. I made up my mind right then and there that I wasn't having an abortion. I knew I wasn't having an abortion right then and there. Nobody was gonna be able to talk me into it. That was just that. No matter what you said to me, you were not gonna be able to talk me into having an abortion. I promise. And so, my mom had surgery the same day I went to the doctor and I found out I was pregnant. She had her surgery and I went to go see her, and my mom was out of it. She was out of it when I went to go see her. She said she remembered me being there, but I don't even think she remembered that I came there. She was out of it. And I mean, even if she wasn't out of it, I wasn't gonna tell her right then and there, you know? When I went to go see her, like, it just, that's all I could think about. I was like, dang, I'm gonna have to tell my mama. I'm gonna have to tell my mama that I'm pregnant. I have to tell her. Obviously, she gonna, especially when I'm having an abortion, I'm gonna have to tell her. I gotta tell her something. So, every day I went to go see her, I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell her today. I'm gonna tell her today. Hi, well, me talking to myself, because I talk to myself. I know everybody talks to themselves, so if you say you don't, you're lying. I'm talking to myself like, okay, well, how you gonna tell her? How you gonna tell her you're pregnant? And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just show her the ultrasound. I'm gonna just show her the picture, like, boom. Show her the picture. Then I was like, no. If I would have just showed her the ultrasound, I should have been like, what's this? Whose baby is this? And I would have had to go into detail anyways. So I was like, okay, no, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna just get it out. I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna just tell her. Same way I just told her I thought I was pregnant, I'm gonna just tell her I'm pregnant. Then I was like, no, I need to come up with something good to say. I need to know what to say. Could not for the life of me figure out what I was gonna say to my mama. I couldn't. So, one of the days she was in the hospital, no. The day she went home, I texted her. No, that night I texted her because I was pretty sure, because take it how you want to take it. My family is very. So I had already knew. It got back to where somebody said something to her. I knew she knew something, and even if she didn't, and I knew she knew something, but she wasn't finna question me about it because I know she was waiting for me to tell her. Cause like, believe it or not, I actually tell my mama like kind of everything. I kind of do. Like I kind of tell her everything. Like even if it don't, even if it's not happening right then and there, it happened like a week ago, I'm gonna tell my mama more than likely. I don't remember exactly how I worded it, but I just remember texting her, and I mean, I just told her, I was just like, I don't want to have an abortion. That's not what I want to do. And, you know, I just remember my mom telling me, when I first told her that I thought I was pregnant, she had already said, you don't need a kid. It's hard in the world, you know. You see how I struggle doing it by myself, whatever. And before I even finish, that's never gonna be a word. That has never been a word that I'm gonna be doing it by myself, because like that's not even. I'm not even gonna go into detail about that, but I just know I'm not gonna be doing it by myself. I know I'm gonna have help, not from family, but from him, Chris. I know I'm gonna have help. But she was just like, you see how hard it is for me, or whatever. But I know you're grown, and you're gonna do what you want to do anyway. So it's no point in me sitting here and going hard, trying to tell you what to do, because you're gonna do what you want to do anyways. And so when I was texting her, telling her that I didn't want to have an abortion or whatever, she just kept saying, oh, this conversation should be had in person. This conversation should be had in person. But it's just like, I don't want to have a conversation in person. Because I don't even know, it's very hard for me. And I've said this plenty of times to her, to my boyfriend, to whoever. Like, sometimes it can be hard for me to get my words together. And that's one reason why I do like to text. Because I can get my words together, I can get my thoughts together, I can type, delete, backspace, do all of that and get my words together, then send the message. Versus you talking face to face. Once you say it, it's said, you know? And I just didn't want to have a conversation face to face. I mean, I wouldn't have had an issue doing it, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to talk to you face to face, Mom. Mother, I don't want to talk to you face to face. Like, I feel like, I didn't feel like poop about it. I didn't feel, you know, I didn't feel no type of way about it, but it was more so, it's still like, this is my mom. I don't want her telling me she's disappointed in me to my face. It's gonna hurt my feelings. You know, I just don't want to do that. So I was like, I don't want to talk face to face. And I just finished saying what I had to say. I told her everything. I was like, I don't want to have an abortion. That's not what I want to do. Another conversation was had that I'm not gonna talk about on YouTube, but that's not what I wanted to do. And I told her that. And she was just like, well, okay, Brittany. Okay. And I stayed away for a little bit only because conversation not for YouTube, but I stayed away for a little bit because, I mean, not that I was embarrassed, but it was more so I didn't feel like hearing nobody's mouth about my decision. My mind was already made up. That's already what I said I wanted to do. I'm not finna sit around people listening to them bash me on what I want to do or talk mess about what I want to do. It's my life. It's my life, you know? At first I did feel lonely, but then it was just like, okay, I'm over it. I don't care. Because if I gotta be lonely for my decision, that's what it's gonna be. I'm just gonna be lonely. I've never been the type to beg somebody to stay in my life. Is it a toxic trait? It can be. It probably is a toxic trait. But I'm not finna beg you to stay in my life. You wanna leave, you can leave. You feel me? Especially like now, like I got a baby now. I'm about to have a baby. I'm not finna beg you. Like, no. So I'm not finna sit here and act like I wasn't lonely. I was definitely lonely at first. because the only person I had to talk to was my boyfriend. And I'm not trying to sound unappreciative, because I love him very much. I love him so much. But I don't want to talk to you all day. Like, it's stuff you don't get. It's stuff you're not going to get because you're a man. Like, it's just, you're not going to get everything. You know? When it came to my pregnancy, I don't want to hear, I wasn't finna deal with no negative comments on it. I'm not doing that. Am I dealing with it? I'm not. I'm not finna try to deal with it. I'm not finna, no. And that's just what it was. That's just what it was. That's what it was. And the main reason why I blocked everybody and I just didn't want to deal with nobody is because everybody knows the first 2 weeks of your pregnancy is like really crucial. And so, and on top of that, I just feel like I'm changing into a person where a lot of the people who I got along with before, I don't get along with them no more because we don't relate no more. A lot of the people I used to hang out with before, I don't hang out with no more because we don't relate no more. So what's the point of us, you know? And that's just what it was. At some points in my pregnancy, people just kept expressing an abortion. when I already said it's not what I wanted. So guys, I'm not your blocked. I don't want to talk to you no more because I already said it's not what I wanted. It's disrespectful now at this point because I already said it's not what I wanted to do. Oh, my leg is cramping. Hold on. Oh. Woo, Chile. Oh. I already said. I'm back. I already said that's not what I wanted to do. So now you keep pressuring me to try to do something I don't want to do. You keep trying to bully me into doing something I don't want to do. You're starting rumors, you know. So I just left a lot of people alone, and I'm not mad about it. Do I miss having friends? Yeah. Do I miss talking to some of them people? Yeah. But no, I just feel like at the time that I needed some of these people the most, y'all wanted to judge me. Y'all wanted to sit around and talk about me. Y'all wanted to... Y'all know what I forgot to do? Set the rest of my face with this before I contour. That's okay though. Y'all wanted to, you know, be mean. And that's another reason why I don't hang out with a lot of people I used to hang out with or deal with a lot of people I used to deal with or talk to a lot of people I used to talk to, is because they were mean. Mean girls. Like, literally mean girls. That's not me no more. I used to be a mean girl. I'm not even gonna lie. I was definitely a mean girl. But it's like, that's not me no more. So, why I'm finna sit here and try to fit in with y'all? And after a while, that's what it felt like. I felt like I'm trying to fit in with y'all. No. I'm not doing that. I'm not finna do that. I'm pregnant now. And I can't even fake a lot of the stuff I used to be able to fake. I can't even fake when I'm in a good mood. When I'm irritated, it's definitely no. You gonna know when I'm irritated. I don't want to fake friends with nobody. I don't want to fake, like, I like talking about people and bullying people like we used to. That's not me no more. I don't want to fake none of that. Off my soapbox with that. I'm gonna blend that out, y'all. Don't look at me crazy. I'm excited. You know, a lot of people try to make me not feel excited about being pregnant, but I'm excited. I can't wait for him to get here. I can't wait for July to get here. Time is flying by. I'm already 21 weeks. At the end of my 22nd week, when I'm 23 weeks, I'm going to be 6 months pregnant. What? I feel like just yesterday, me and Chris sitting outside talking about trying to add the time up, thinking about if 6 weeks made sense for me to be pregnant. Now I'm sitting here thinking about what my baby shower is going to be. What? That is crazy to me. I remember when I went to my appointment for them to tell me whether it was a boy or girl. And I kind of went to 2 appointments for them to tell me if it was a boy or girl, because like I said, I got the early gender test and I had to go to an actual appointment. And by the time that appointment came, I was supposed to be able to see the private parts or whatever. Me and him had so many conversations. I'm like, boy, I know it's a girl because my family makes girls. Like, hello. My mama got 5 girls. My family makes girls. Girls come from us. But it's crazy because him and his family, they make boys. So I just knew. Okay? Just knew I was gonna have a boy. I mean a girl. Ask anybody around me who's around me around that time. I kept saying, it's a girl, it's a girl, it's a girl, period, it's a girl. My first baby about to be a boy. But at the same time, I didn't really care. I didn't really care because I didn't really care what I was having. It was more so for Chris's sake. I wanted to have a girl. But I'm having a boy. So I know you're probably thinking like, dang, how you skip? The video is getting too lengthy. And sis hasn't edited in a long time. So I just went on ahead and finished my makeup and stuff. And yeah, my son's gonna be here July 21st. Period. Well, that's my due date. Y'all know babies do what they want to do, and they come before the due date, after the due date, all of that. Yeah, so that's my story. That's how I found that I was pregnant. That's how I told my family I was pregnant. That's how all of that. I do plan on, I've been saying for the longest I'm gonna vlog my doctor's appointments, but I don't ever vlog them because I had to tell y'all, I had to tell YouTube that I was pregnant first. Then I can vlog a doctor's appointment. My next doctor's appointment is next month. Next month on the 7th. Little less than a month away. Probably like 3 weeks away. So I'm gonna vlog that. And any appointment that's between I end up getting, I'm gonna vlog because I really do want to start vlogging. I really want to get back into YouTube because I miss YouTube so much. I miss making videos. I just miss it. I miss making my videos, editing my videos. I miss planning videos. I miss promoting my videos. You know, I miss all of that. So get ready because I'm gonna be back. Like I said, I plan on vlogging all of that. I definitely want to vlog all of that because I want to have a labor and delivery vlog. And I don't want to just pop out with a... My hair not acting right today. I don't want to just pop out with a labor and delivery vlog without having y'all even been along for the journey to see everything and to, you know. So, yeah. That's that on that, period. And y'all will be seeing more of me. Just make sure if you like this video, make sure you like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe. Let me think of a question I can ask y'all that y'all can answer at the in the comments. If you're pregnant, why don't you drop your due date? And if we got the same due date, I want to know. But yeah, at this point I'm rambling. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That's on period. And I'm gonna be back with some more videos. And I'm out. Period.